The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, hello everyone. I want to welcome you to tonight's webinar. It is Monday, July 9th, and we have a lot of really cool stuff to talk about tonight. Been making a lot of progress on our One.me marketing system. Just have a ton of stuff going up actually as we speak. Me and the programming team are working through a lot of these last little bugs on a lot of cool tracking features and some really cool stuff for the marketing system. I'll get into that here a little bit later as we conclude this presentation and start taking some questions. But first, I want to jump into our partnership with Wake Up Now. We're bordering here on 60 days. Joined actually Wake Up Now officially on May 18th. So July 18th will be our 60-day mark, and in that time, we just cracked the 800 member mark. Very, very great 60 days, perfect foundation for what we're building, and it's just getting better and better as we make enhancements, as we're building great marketing tools to ensure that everybody here, not only if you are a That Free Thing member, but if you've joined us here recently and you never even heard of That Free Thing, you have a chance to leverage everything and make some money with us with what we're planning to do here. So we've partnered up with a company called Wake Up Now. This is your first time hearing about them. They are a company that is all about money. Their slogan is save money, manage money, and make money. And I absolutely love this slogan because literally it's all about the money. It doesn't matter if you're saving it or if you're keeping more of it or if you're making it. This company is going to show you how to be more financially secure by keeping more of your money. So the first thing that they have is the Manage Money that I'm going to talk about. They've got a great piece of financial software that you can get your life into. You can get your bank accounts in there. You can get your credit card. Anything that you're managing already online, you're probably logging into dozens of different sites to manage everything that you have going on. You can now pull them all into one place, your income, your expenses, and you can really work toward managing your money a lot better, getting out of debt quicker, paying off different credit cards first or loans first before others while balancing your budget. There's a cool little roadmap feature that they have here with this piece of software too. They've also got a tax program. This is a brand new tax program. They just signed a huge deal with Sandy Bodkins called TaxBot. It's going to track your expenses. It's a savings calculator, and just the perfect piece to managing your money is not giving it all back to the IRS. So as a home-based business owner, you can save a lot of money on your taxes when they're due just by knowing what you can and can't do and really how to structure yourself so that you're keeping more of your own money. In addition, they have a whole suite of protection products, identity theft, safe browsing as far as antivirus protection, and just a ton of stuff that they're adding in the protect category is what we'll call it, to make sure that you're browsing safe and that your identity is safe. So what you're looking at right here is what they've done is they've gone out and they've basically vertically integrated a bunch of good management software to allow you to have it all in one place under one roof so that you can really manage your money a lot better. In addition, this is one of my favorite things, and from That Free Thing, if you guys are on the line, That Free Thing members, you'll know that we were all about saving people money, getting people free stuff, and this company is no different. They've got a lot more value as far as this is concerned. They've got a personal shopping portal. You can earn cash back on everything that you're buying on over 2,100 participating merchants, everything from Sears, iTunes, Best Buy, all the way to Amazon. You'll get cash back on everything you're buying. In addition, we've brought over all of our freebies and the freebie idea. Wake Up Now has taken it to a whole new level. They're now adding a lot more free products and services, over $100 a day in value, and they're adding about 100 new freebies every single week. So you can go in there and get your free products and services now. Also, they've got 3 magazines for you when you sign up as a member. You're going to get to pick from 3, tons of sources, 150 magazines and counting. In addition, you're going to have your own travel portal where you're booking airfare, flights, hotels, anything travel related. You're now booking through yourself and saving some money. Also, they have grocery coupons. This is really cool. It's a extensive list of different grocery coupons that you can easily just clip and print. If you go through a big list, you can clip here, clip there. It all is going to go on one page that you can print out and take to the grocery store, get savings on stuff that you're already buying. And this is cool too, because the company is actually putting together a special rewards trip where they're taking 20 people to Hawaii who are the top savers, and a lot of people are getting a lot of value from these grocery coupons and racking up the savings there. In addition, they've got their own exclusive discounts. Right now, they're offering Verizon and AT&T 22% off your cell phone bill. I personally have AT&T. I've already got this discount. I set it up in the first week that I came over. Very easy to do. This right here is a very valuable piece of your membership, and the company's working on a ton more exclusive discounts that you should be hearing a lot about this month. In addition, they've got their own daily deals or discount program where you can search locally, finding merchants, finding anything around you, and buying directly from Wake Up Now merchants. In addition, they have a merchant program, which I'll explain here in a minute, where you can actually make money by bringing businesses into the Wake Up Now merchant model to offer these discounts. Also, and this is probably the most important piece, I mean, most of the people on the line here, you know, you can manage your money, you might be able to save money if you're savvy, but you're here because you want to make money. And this company has put together an incredible compensation plan around their products and services. The first thing that they've done, and they recently just made this live for July, it was originally just a tester for That Free Thing members only, and they implemented it company-wide and made it forever. 3 and it's free. Now this is a lifetime bonus where if you go out and you introduce 3 people, you're going to, keep in mind this is in your first 30 days, you're going to earn $100 every single month as long as you keep 3 people active. And it doesn't need to be the same 3 people. So if you join, if you're on the line right now, you join tonight, you have 30 days to go tell 3 people, and your credit card will never get charged again. I mean, this is something that is powerful because it's a fast break-even point and it's a lifetime bonus. It also is a bonus that's designed to get you off your butt and get you working, because if you can't do it in 30 days, if you enroll your third or you get started after the 30 days, it drops in half. You're only going to get $50 every single month on the 3 people that you enroll between 30 and 31 and 90 days. And then if you can't do it within 90 days, after 90 days, it drops in half again to a $25 bonus. So this is key, and this clock actually started over on July 1st. So if you're a member on the line, you've been with us for about 60 days, and you don't have your 3 yet, just make sure you have a total of 3 people before the end of this month, and you'll never pay a dime for this membership. It's a very, very cool bonus. It's really going to set the growth and duplication on fire. So in addition to that, they have the first level that you want to go achieve. So you've gone out and you've got your 3 people. Now, once you have your 3 people, your team needs to grow to a total of 12 with 4 in each leg. So it doesn't matter how they're structured, as long as you have a total of 12 people underneath of you with 4 in each leg, you're now considered a Founder 3. And at Founder 3, you're now making $400 a month. But here's the cool part. Now they're saying, look, after you've hit this Founder 3, we want you to go out and create Director 3s. So a Director 3 is just someone who gets 3. So once you get your 3 and it's free, you're a Director 3. So for every person in your organization, it doesn't matter if you sponsor them, where they came from, if they're placed underneath of you, if someone that you enrolled them, when they get their 3 and it's free, you now earn an extra $50 a month. And this actually is paid to you in the same week that you do it. So this is a weekly $50 bonus. And the company is doing this to get money in your pocket fast. So your goal is, let's get 12, and then now we just need to focus on anyone in my group getting 3 people, and I'm earning $50, $50, $50. And this actually caps out at $1,000. So you can go and you can get 12 Director 3s paying you an extra $600 for a total of $1,000 a month. So if you do that and you continue to build your business and duplicate, you're going to be close to being a Founder 4. So to officially become a Founder 4, you just need to enroll a 4th person, and then that person needs to go and get 3. So they need to become a Director 3. But they actually don't personally need to do it. They just need to be in that leg. So essentially, if you look at it, you need to have 4 personally enrolled people, and somewhere under each one of those 4 people, somebody needs to have 3 personally enrolled. And then you need a total of $10,000 in volume. When this happens, you're now making $2,000 per month. So this right here, this is the carrot to get to, because anyone can do this. I mean, if you're building your business, this is a big step for you to get to this position. 113 people, very doable. And I promise you, if you go look out there in the industry, you look for other compensation plans that are out there, and you ask, how much will I make with 113 people paying $100 a month? You're never going to find anywhere near $2,000 per month. This is residual, and it doesn't take a lot of effort to get here. Just 4 people, and underneath of those 4, you need 4 Director 3s with a total of $10,000 in volume. Then from there, you move up to the next level, which is just the progression. So you get a 5th person, you double your volume to $20,000, you doubled your check. You're now making $4,000 a month with 220 plus people. In addition, you keep stair-stepping up to a Founder 6, which is 6 personally enrolled with $40,000 in volume. Now you're earning $6,000 per month. And then finally, at Founder 7, when you enroll 7 people, you have 7 Director 3s and 7 different legs with a total of $75,000 in volume. You're earning $10,000 per month. Now, just to give you guys an idea, Russ, who is basically was the master distributor of that free thing, was close to coming to Founder 7. I mean, in 60 days. And this is a doable bonus. Frank, who's on our team, was a Founder 5, almost hit Founder 6. So these bonuses are very, very achievable for people to do fast. And I promise you, there's not a lot of opportunities out there that are going to pay you $10,000 a month for only 800 people. This is something that if you get to work, you focus on getting people to get their 3 and it's free so they're never paying out of pocket again, this is doable. This is really doable to get to these levels. And that's what we're so excited about with this compensation plan, is you actually have a chance to make this money, and it's not impossible like some of the other opportunities out there. Now, in addition to this, there's a lot more money in this comp plan. Those are just the first few levels to chase. As you're building your business, there's also a 2x15 forced matrix. Now, this matrix, what it is, it's forced. You're going to earn $2 per person per level, and it goes down 15 levels. So if you do the math on this and you start looking at all the people that are coming in and duplicating, at first, it's not a lot of money. 5th level, 6th level, then it starts to build, and it really gets deep, and it gets wide, and you earning $2 per person per month. You can cap this out at $130,000 plus per month. Now, I'm going to tell you right there, now that's never going to happen for you. It's almost impossible to fill one of these, but imagine making it halfway, or even a third of the way, or even a tenth of the way. That's in addition to what you're already making in this comp plan. So a very, very lucrative bonus, but for now, you just need to focus on one thing. Go out and get your 3 so you are never paying again, and then make sure those 3 that you brought in do the same thing. If everyone can duplicate like that, the money adds up and is there for you in this plan. Now, next, they have something coming that they're launching very, very soon. I think they're pushing hard to have it by the 15th or 16th of this month. If not, worst case scenario, it's launching on August 1st. But this is a huge coding bonus. Now, I don't know if you on the line have ever worked a coding bonus before, but there is big money in coding bonuses. In fact, companies like Excel, $1 million a month checks are because of coding bonus structures. Now, they're putting a coding bonus on their customer program. This is huge because what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go out and buy customer sampler packages and give these away as 21-day trials. The packages will be, I believe it's either 50, 100, and 250, or 75, 125, and 250. Either way, you're going to get 50% paid back through this code bonus on every single customer that's purchased through this coding bonus. I'm going to tell you right now, some of our leaders that are already in are going to make a lot more money selling customer packages with this coding bonus than the money I just showed you. So the company hasn't announced this yet, so we're not going to be talking about it, but this is launching very, very soon, and you should be getting more details about this, but a very, very cool bonus. In addition, they have a new $60,000 guarantee. Now, this is also launching on August 1st. Those of you who were in before the end of June know about our other $60,000 guarantee, where you got 5 people a week, and this isn't enrolled. This isn't you enrolled 5 people a week. You shared this business with 5 people a week. So if you brought somebody onto this webinar tonight, that counts as your one for the week. If you did this consistently, or I should say, if you do this consistently for 52 weeks in a row, you're going to be guaranteed $60,000 in month 13 through month 24. So after your 52 weeks, if you commit to this program, if you're not making $5,000 per month, Wake Up Now is going to pay you the difference. So they're going to guarantee you $5,000 per month for the next 12 months. Now, this was the easiest $60,000 guarantee I've ever seen. There is a new one launching on August 1st that has a little bit more hoops that you need to jump through. There might be, I don't know the details of it all. They're still mulling over exactly what they're doing here. But essentially, there's a certain amount of customer package that you need to give away. There's a certain amount of sales volume that you need to get to, or events you need to attend. So it's harder to hit if you haven't already started, but it's still a $60,000 guarantee, and it's tied to effort. So a very, very put your money where your mouth is type of guarantee from the company. And you'll see here in a minute, these guys are a 3-year-old publicly traded company, who's out there offering this $60,000 guarantee. In addition, you're going to see how our marketing system is going to completely help you, walk you, in fact, to this $60,000 guarantee. But let me talk about more money that the company has for you. You actually, like I mentioned earlier, you get paid to bring in merchants or businesses that are looking to sell deals through the Wake Up Now funnel. So when you enroll a new merchant, it's $119, and that's a yearly membership. So $119 for the year, you're going to get $50 paid to you in the same week that you enroll a new merchant. In addition, if they want to spend any more money on additional advertising, premium services, or whatever is offered, you're going to get 20% of whatever they spend for life because you brought them into the funnel. Also, there's some residual here. 2% is going to be paid through 10 generations. So as you're out there building with bringing in business builders, if they go and they're bringing in businesses and merchants to the table, you're earning 2% through 10 generations, which can get very big. Also, they've got some partnerships that they should be announcing here this month to increase their customer network, which increases the value for the merchant. So you guys right now are in the right place at the right time. They're just starting to get some traction with this Daily Deals discount portal. And I'm telling you right now, over the summer, this thing is going to get tweaked. And I think this fall, it's absolutely going to explode. So if you can seed yourself well, you can get paid through 10 generations as businesses are going to throw themselves into this funnel, because it'll be very valuable for them. Now, in addition, they have a customer program, and this customer program is, you'll see in a minute here, with the code becomes very powerful. But right now, $24.95 to be a customer. Very, very fair and good price. It's $24.95 a month. You're going to get up to 40% cash back on all of your shopping that you do through yourself as a customer. You're going to be able to select one of the managed monies, so whether it was the financial software, the tax bot, or the suite of protection products, you're going to get 1 free magazine instead of the 3. And then here's the deal, here's the kicker right here, is the 22% discount on your Verizon and AT&T bill. So I guarantee you, if you have Verizon and AT&T, and if you have an iPhone, you're paying more than $100 a month. This 22% discount is going to pay for the package right there. And I know they're also adding more and more to this package, and they've just made a change where they're paying a ton of money out, and you'll see this roll through the code. But basically, it's $10 per customer that you have now. So no more 1 to 9 customers, you earn this. Above 10, you earn this. They've made it $10 per person that you bring in as a customer that's paying the $24.95. In addition, you're going to earn 25 cents paid up through 10 generations. So a lot of residual in going out and getting these customers. But here's the kicker with this thing. Here's what makes this such a powerful customer retail program. They've added a fundraising opportunity to the back of this. So let me explain how this works. If you're a nonprofit organization, if you're a 501c3 and you're registered, you can actually submit your paperwork to Wake Up Now, and they're going to make a special membership for you where they're going to give you a 5-year pledge, which means they're going to pay for your membership, your $99 per month membership, for 5 years. You're never going to pay a dime out of pocket. You're not going to actually be an IBO, which is an independent business owner, but you're going to be able to earn on all customer and retail purchases. So just imagine this. If you have a charity, let's say a church group, and this church group is always looking to raise money, you know, they're sending around the collection plate and it's just not happening for them. The pastor of the church decides, hey, we're going to inject a lot of value into our church members' lives. We're going to give them all of these discounts and benefits. They're going to pay $24.95 a month, and it's going to go to the nonprofit. So we're already seeing, the company's already seeing a lot of traction with this. They've got a huge organization coming on board that's going to pave the way for a lot of other organizations. It's the Fibromyalgia with 350,000 plus members. And they've crossed their T's and dotted their I's on this program so that you can approach big charities and nonprofits with this. This isn't a rinky-dink program. If you know or can get to the owner of any nonprofit, they are always looking to raise money, and this is something where not only will they be able to raise good money, but they'll be able to provide a ton of value to their organization and the members who want to support them. So that is the money-making aspect of it. There's a lot of ways to make money. You know, one of the things that has us so excited about this is with our marketing and our system and what we're planning to do, there's a lot of angles here. I mean, the $60,000 guarantee, the 3 and it's free, the customer code that's coming out, the customer program, the nonprofit. I mean, there are a lot of angles and ways that we can promote and get people to realize how valuable Wake Up Now is. And a big reason that we've teamed up so hard with these guys is because they have a phenomenal management team. They've got over 40 employees running out of the state of Utah. As I mentioned earlier, 3-year-old publicly traded company that's currently on the Pink Sheet Stock Exchange, getting ready to file their registration statement. Very exciting time for us right now and what's going to happen over the next 12, 18 months. And they love doing fly-ins. So if you're a leader in this industry or you've been around in this industry, or maybe this is the first time you've ever even seen a presentation in this industry, you can go and visit the corporate office, and they'll walk you through a much more elongated version of what I just went over. They'll tell you all about their plans in the future, and you'll really see where these guys are headed. And a big reason that they're headed to the top is because of this guy right here, Kirby Cochran. He's the CEO. He's got an amazing track record. The guy built and ran $1 billion per year company. He did it for 10 years straight. 10 years he sold over $1 billion per year, netting $100 million in profit. That's a pretty exclusive club. He's helped fund and take over 200 companies public. The guy knows what he's doing when it comes to the stock. When you're down there, it's very clear he's got a long-term vision of where this company is headed, and he's making moves right now to get there. So the timing was perfect. These guys know what they're doing. They have tons of value, and they brought us on board, and by us I mean that free thing and our marketing system and everything that we're planning to do here to really take them to the next level. So the strategy is perfect. The timing is now, and it's only $99.95 to join us right now, $99 per month. And I guarantee you this will be the best 100 that you ever spend because you're guaranteed to save $300 or more. So that's the presentation right there. If you're a guest on the line and this is the first time that you've been here, I strongly recommend you get back with the person that brought you onto the webinar tonight. Ask them how you can get started, or if you have any last questions, ask them, or you can stay on, because what we do now is we do more of a member training. I'm going to talk about some of the marketing system that we do, that we're putting together. If you have any questions, I'm going to start answering them, and we'll dive right in. So before I do, actually, I want to explain the Hawaii trip that I mentioned, because this company, what they're doing is they're actually offering to send the top 20 savers to Hawaii in January. Now, this contest started in April, and it ends October 31st. So from now until then, you can save, you can go through and pick out the products, and you can get freebies, you can get discounts. Anything that you do, you can take a picture of your receipt and then put it in your savings tracker, and the top 20 savers are going to be flown to Hawaii, all expenses paid, and they're actually going to be down there to film an infomercial that's going to be used in 2013, big-time promotions to bring in new members to enjoy these benefits as well. So you have a chance to get in that infomercial as well, and this has nothing to do with your leadership. This has nothing to do with your sales volume. It's how much money can you save with Wake Up Now's products. And I know we have a lot of our members. In fact, I would be disappointed if we didn't have at least half of that free thing members out of the 20 going to Hawaii, because you guys are trained to save and get freebies, and this is a dream come true for a lot of our members. All right, so let me dive in. I'm going to take some questions, and then I'll start talking about the marketing system, some of the new features that we just launched, and we'll go from there. So Suzanne, hi Suzanne, always the first comment on here. Always good to see you. Mark, on the homepage where returning people go to under the make the money, it still say 12, and not sure which homepage you're talking about there, Mark. We've got a few different URLs, so if you want to post, is it Wake Up Now homepage, one.me, one builder, one members? Just let me know there, and we'll change that verbiage. Cindy, I have about 375 freeloaders in TFT. Will we be sending to them? Yeah, actually, we've sent 2 emails so far, and we're getting ready to send a third one. And this third one, this is going to be very, very aggressive. We were waiting to the point where our marketing system was what I would say good enough, as far as automated enough, to really open throttle, and it's there now. We have the full system up and running, as far as the lead capture going in, the tracking, the autoresponders being kicked out, the integration with Wake Up Now, and the ability to get the marketing system after you enroll. So now it's just a matter of adding a ton of the bells and whistles that we've been adding, and we'll be adding this week. And then our goal is to have the beta tag off of the marketing system on Monday, July 16th. So over the next week, we're going to be adding tons and tons of features, and then we're going to be launching it, if you will. It's live, and it's been working for quite some time, but we will really kind of take the red bow off it, if you will, and take it out for a spin. Okay, and I'll get into that a little bit more, Cindy. Sonia, don't you have to have so many personal customers to advance down the force matrix? Yeah, Sonia, actually you do, but that's changing. There are, right now you can earn down the first 5 without having any customers. So the first 5 levels of the 2x15 matrix, you don't ever need to have any customers. In order to earn through 6 down 15, you need to have 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10 customers. But that is changing. There's actually going to be more customers that you need to earn down the levels. However, you can also buy them. So when you purchase the $250 customer pack, that gives you, and I forget and I apologize, but it's either 125 silver customer samplers or 100 or something of that nature. You automatically qualify for all 15 levels. So there's kind of there's always customers needed. However, you can also buy your way there through the customer code, and you'll be getting more information about that when they roll it out. And I don't want to give too much information about it because I know they're still tweaking it and fine tuning it before they're willing to announce it at the corporate level. But they're very, very close on it. It's a great customer coding bonus. Russell, do you know if we can subscribe to the magazines in Thailand? There are some I would like posting here. Russell, that's a good question, and I'm going to show you right now where you can go for questions like that. Let me flip my screen over here so that you can see the back office. So I'm going to log in now to the back office underneath of a demo account. And I am not sure if that is available in Thailand, but they have a support live chat button up here in the top left window. If you just click on chat now, you can do it right now while we're on this webinar, or you can do it anytime. They're actually open for another half an hour. They're open until 8 p.m. Mountain Time every single day. You can ask them that. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions about Wake Up Now or anything that you'll have back there. So I apologize. I don't know if they'll ship to Thailand, but you can easily find out there. Goldie, does a nonprofit membership entitle them to use the benefits for the organization? Yes, Goldie, they will get access to the customer package as a nonprofit when they enroll. So all you have to do, in fact, there's a form over here. If you click on resources, there is a form that is a nonprofit form. Where is it here? I know it's under here somewhere. Oh, right here at the top. So nonprofit enrollment form. All you need to do is fill out this form, and it's going to, as soon as they check and they verify your status as a nonprofit, you'll actually be in that membership. And again, it's a 5-year pledge that they make to you, so you'll never have to pay a dime for 5 years. And even beyond there, I'm not sure what they're doing beyond there, but I know they had to have a specific time frame of making that pledge to your organization. Gloria, because I thought we only had until June 30th to sign up, and I did sign up but was unable to talk to 5 last week, so does that mean I am already disqualified? I was hoping to be able to use one on me to help get the leads. Gloria, let's see, if you signed up, yes, you had until June 30th to hit the button. So June 30th was actually a Saturday, and as long as you didn't put someone in on the 30th, because the weeks run Sunday to Sunday, so you have to have your 5 submitted before Sunday. So if you signed up on June 30th and then you enrolled 1, you would be disqualified on Sunday. If you didn't enroll anyone, you get that first week lag to start a full week. So you would have had to submit, and I apologize, it's not enroll. You'd have to submit 5 prospects by Sunday yesterday. So if you did not do that, then yes, you are disqualified for the $60,000 guarantee. Now there will be another one coming August 1st that you can also start and participate in, and we'll be giving details about that soon. R. Allen, who is my contact person for this? I'm not really sure. if you are a guest and someone invited you here, you can contact them. If not, you can email me, Matt, M-A-T-T, at one.me, W-U-N.me. I'll look you up in our system and see who you're sponsored by, and I'll let you know if they're in Wake Up Now. If not, I'll give you a nice person to talk to. Alfonso, this company and marketing system is awesome sauce. Thanks, Alfonso. We're just getting started, man. I mean, not only us as far as the marketing system, but the company as well. We're just getting started on the value that it's bringing. So I'm glad that you're liking it. David, explain 3, yours is free. Okay, so David, when you enroll 3 people, so you go out, you sign up $99, you go out, you sign up 3 people who each pay $99 in your first 30 days, you're now never going to pay that $100 again. In fact, the company, as long as you have 3 that stay active, so if you, after that, you enroll a 4th or 5th or 6th or whatever it is, as long as you remain with 3 that are active, they won't even attempt to charge your card or payment method again, because you'll be earning your membership free as long as you have 3. Now again, you got to do this in the first 30 days, otherwise it drops in half. So make sure everyone got a do-over. It doesn't matter if you're like, oh no, I didn't get my 3 in my first 30 days and I'm past my 30 days. It doesn't matter, because it started on July 1st. So if you already did it, you're fine. If you already have your 3, you're fine. If you don't, make sure you get them by the end of this month, and we're going to be helping you to do that, because it's key. I mean, you don't want to be paying or you don't want to be getting half of what you should be getting just because you didn't get to work faster. All right, Dan, is the One.me blog something different than Blog Network? Yeah, so Dan, One.me blog is all about Wake Up Now and our marketing system and the tools and everything. Blog Network is a network of blogs about anything. And in fact, we are relaunching that this fall after we get some seeded traction here with our One.me. But Blog Network, you'll also have the ability to use, and if you signed up for that, it's a free membership where you can blog about anything and stream in everything that we have. So I'm not going to get into too many details about the Blog Network, but it's not the same thing. However, as a One.me business member, if you're paying the $19.95 a month, in fact, I didn't even explain that. So if you're on the line, this is your first time, there's 3 options you can use for our system. If you just want the lead capture page, the autoresponder, and some minimal prospect management, it's free for you. All you got to do is go to One.me, sign up, and you'll automatically be coded to your sponsor. We're fully integrated and synced with Wake Up Now, so we don't need a special link or anything. It'll automatically happen for you. If you decide that you want more tools, there's a blog that's actually included in that that's launching sometime this week, or worst case scenario next week, where you'll have your own blog. There's a lot more that goes into it. In fact, I'll show you the full features here. So if you go to One.me, this is our basically team training site. There'll always be news here, new features that go live, our $1, which are credits that you can actually earn. One of them right here is our new toolbar that we just launched today. If you go into your back office and you click under marketing tools, in fact, I'll show you, this is a demo account right here for an upgraded membership. If you click on marketing tools, you're going to see right here the new marketing toolbox. If you click on the toolbar, you can easily download this, and it's going to credit you with $21. Now, these $1 can be used for all kinds of stuff. They can be used to pay your membership. They can be used to text message, which will be coming out this week, a very cool and exciting platform that we're launching for text messaging. But here's the features for the system. So again, if you just want very limited, a way that you can say, here, go to this page, get some follow-up, and have a place for people to enroll, the free or basic package is for you. If you're wanting to use the text messaging, have a custom blog, access our step-by-step training, use our invite tool and upload feature that's also launching this week, you'll be able to use that along with our social networking, and then you'll be able to earn these $1. So this is the best package right here, $19.95 per month. And in fact, I'm going to announce tonight a special, and we're going to be announcing a special this entire week for anyone who upgrades to the $19.95 pack during our beta phase, is what we're calling the phase now. You will not only forever be a beta member, which when we are getting ready to roll out a new feature and we need you to test it first, you'll have access to it, but also you're going to get an additional $51 just for putting up with us while we're in the beta phase. So a good time to join, upgrade for $19.95 a month. You can pay your next membership with your $1, and that module will be available this week as well, where you'll be able to start redeeming your $1 for all kinds of stuff. So we're really excited about this. I actually ran a credit system a couple years ago that just took off like crazy with these credits. It really allows you to accumulate credits for doing the right stuff. So we're going to encourage you to market, to fill out a questionnaire that will basically have you set up your links on a ton of different sites, start driving traffic without you really knowing it. You're going for the $1, you're going for the credits, and lo and behold, the leads start to flow in. You can buy leads with your $1. So it's a very cool system that you can actually earn credits for marketing and then use those credits to pay for more marketing and more leads. So there's no cash value in here other than you can pay for your membership. You'll be able to also pay for text messaging, but there's no cash value. It's all about putting the $1 back to work for you to build your Wake Up Now business. So you'll be getting a lot more information about that. But right now, anyone who signed up until Friday, so Friday, which is actually the 13th, Friday the 13th, if you sign up from now until then, you'll get $51 credited to you, plus you'll always be a forever beta tester. Okay. And then the Big Builder package, this is really designed for kind of our big marketers, people who are going to really hammer the system. You're going to get everything you will in the Pro package except for the Big Builder package. You're going to be able to send 10,000 emails per day. You're going to be able to upload lists and really hammer them. You're going to be able to send 350 text message blasts. Plus, you'll get some extra tracking features. But literally, the best package right now is the $19.95 per month. That pack, and we want to get everyone getting that free, paying with their $1. So, if you're downloading toolbars, every 100 leads that you generate, you get another. It's either 20 or 50. I forget where we're posting it, but it's back there somewhere. If you go and look, before I start saying something wrong, let me go look here. Of course. Sorry, give me 1 second. We'll log back in. So for getting 100 leads, 20. So $21 for every 100 leads that come through your system. So as you're building your business, like I said, you're getting these credits, and then you'll be able to redeem them, and everything will be tracked down here. You'll be able to see how you earn the credits. Anytime one of your members that is in Wake Up Now is on the marketing system, the first time you're going to get $101. Every other time you're going to get 50. So basically, when it boils down to it, it's going to be 5 members that you have, and you're never paying your $19.95 again. It's all being pushed with your $1. Okay, go over a few other marketing tools here, and then I'll get back into questions. Our toolbar, I went over. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff through here. So if you come back here and you download our toolbar, this is actually what it looks like. And it's available in all browsers, Internet Explorer, Chrome, and Firefox. It's by a company called Conduit. They are great at what they do as far as this toolbar. They've made a phenomenal toolbar where we can put our resources there. We'll be able to push a lot of updates, a lot of good stuff through this so that you'll have it right in front of you all the time. Being able to earn your $1, being able to complete your tasks, follow up with your leads. I mean, this is going to be a big piece of what we do. That's why we're giving you $21 just to download it. So make sure you go back there and do that and take advantage of that. And then right now, it's not actually automated. It will be by the end of this week, but when you download it, please email this address right here, toolbar@one.me. We'll go verify it and add the $1 to your account. In the future, as soon as you download it and it installs, you'll see it credited to your account. But not right now. We've got some other priorities that we're putting in place first. We also have tracking. Now, this is a really cool feature. So if you go and you are doing any type of marketing, I'm going to show you this live so that you can see how easy it is. But you just go underneath your campaign tracker, and let's say you want to run an ad on Google. You can call this Google, and it's going to be your Google pay-per-click, we'll say. And then you create the campaign. So now I have Google as my marketing campaign, and it's the 48th campaign here. That's the ID number. So this is what I use. I use the number 48. So if I go to my website, it's onebuilder.com. It's / your username and then your ID number. And I'm going to go to it on another screen here just so that you can see it does track in real time. You know what? I'll just go to it here. So if we go here and it was 48, it's going to take me to the demo site. And then if I go back here and refresh it, it's going to see that now I have 1 visit. So you're going to be able to see who's coming in, the leads that are coming in. This really gives you full control over all the links you're posting anywhere. In fact, I would never, ever, ever post a link anywhere or send out a link anywhere without making sure you've got a tracking ID behind it. It's very important, and it's going to allow you to see what's working and what's not, especially when we get into some serious advertising with what we're planning on doing here. All right, so those are the 3 new features that we added. You can always get updates via email. If you continue to go to one.me, you'll see we added these 3 features on here. The other thing that I didn't mention that I'm not going to show you but is live is that we have our new autoresponder follow-ups. So anyone that's going into the system, we had to basically hold these back because we had a series of, I don't even know, I think it was 10 or 15 that a lot of them had to be tweaked because they were old verbiage, and Wake Up Now just made a huge change on July 1st with what they were doing. So those are our new features. I'm going to jump back over here and get to some of these questions because it looks like we have a lot of them still. Dan, is the one.me blog something? Oh, no, I read that. Suzanne, can you explain the marketing system which Russ designed the compensation? Suzanne, Russ did not design any compensation plan. No, I'm just kidding. He really helped create the code. Russ has got a brilliant mind when it comes to creating compensation plans, and he created or helped create the right behavior for a coding bonus and put it all together. So the coding bonus is the piece that's launching to customers, and just in a nutshell, you'll be able to buy 200 or 100 or 50 customer sampler packages. So let me give you an idea of how this works. I go and I buy 100 of these things, and now I have 100 to give away. So what happens is instead of going to someone and say, hey, come check this out, here's a free tour, what do I get? Nothing. Now you can say, hey, I want to offer you a free 21-day membership to check this company out. I'm going to pay for your membership. It's on my dime. All you got to do is fill out this form. They fill it out. Boom. That takes away. Now you got 99 left. And the guy you just gave it to or the girl you just gave it to is now a silver sampler, and they can take advantage of some of this stuff. I mean, it's really, to be honest with you, it's kind of a teaser. They're going to get some value. They're going to be able to kind of navigate around. But now you know that they're a customer. They're going to be pitched differently. You're going to be able to market to them as not just a lead, but now they're a customer. You know where they're at. You know some of the things that they're doing and visiting. We're building the front end for this, and by we I mean the one.me system. You're going to be able to have a replicated page that will only go live for you if you have these customer credits. So let's say you go and you buy the $100 pack from Wake Up Now. It automatically sees that, Now, bam, your site activates, and you have 100 that you can give away. So you start promoting this site, you'll be able to see you giving away 50, and then you have 25 left. Then you go and you re-up, and you continue to market like this. If we teach this right, and we're doing this right, and we're giving people away these sampler packages, every time you purchase more, it's rolling through a code. And if you're at the top of the code, you could be picking up 50% of everything someone buys through Infinity. So I don't want to explain fully how this code works. Russ is the man for that, and we'll be explaining just how powerful this code truly is. But it's all based around you going out there and building your business and bringing in people who want to trial this membership. So it's perfect. I love this bonus. I love what they're doing with it. And we're going to be a big piece of giving these away for you so that you can just market a customer sampler pack rather than just a free tour. So it makes your pitch a lot stronger. Carlos, so when you buy your silvers, where will they come from? Infomercial? No, there's a lot of marketing that we're putting in place. A lot of mass marketing that we do. A lot of media buys that we'll do. We'll even get into pay-per-click campaigns. We'll even go to Facebook and test the waters there on a lot of different campaigns. We have a lot of good marketers on this team, and we'll just continue to leverage credits and leverage stuff that we can do back into bringing more leads, because ultimately we all want the same thing. We want to grow a massive Wake Up Now organization, get paid a big residual check for the rest of our lives, giving away value to people who are seeing benefit from it and will stay on it. All right, Lorraine and Mario, when we log into the TFT and select freebies, there's a message, sorry, you cannot address this page. Oh, you know what, Lorraine, I'm glad you mentioned that, and I actually had that on my list for today. We have changed our membership for that free thing. It's now 100% completely free, and you'll start seeing some morphs and some changes over there. But that's a permission issue, so thank you for mentioning that, Lorraine. You're correct on that. I will make sure that gets fixed, and you will be able to see the freebies. You'll also be able to see the Wake Up Now freebies. So if you go into your Wake Up Now back office, you'll notice now the first thing on here is free. You click on that, and it's a bunch of free products and services you should be very familiar with, kind of the process here. You click on them, opens a new window, shows you what you need to do to go get it. So we're developing actually a lot of good stuff with them. Seth, actually, my partner in that free thing, is over in Japan right now, putting together an entire basically freebie section, merchant section over there in Japan for Wake Up Now. So there's a lot of good stuff going on from our end to help Wake Up Now have even more value. So yeah, again, a little off topic there, but Lorraine, that will be fixed here momentarily. David, do charity customers count toward? No. Well, there's a difference because the charity customers will not be yours. So when you're counting the qualifications toward customers, it doesn't matter for charities because they only earn money from the customers. They don't earn in the matrix. They don't earn on IBOs. They don't earn on the code. All they're doing is they're saying, we want a membership and we want to give away this customer package and be paid for it for our, as a part of fundraising. For you, if you sign up a nonprofit or if you sign up a member, for example, and they go out and they bring in tons of customers, those customers don't count for you anyway. The customer qualifications are on personal customers only, so it doesn't really matter in that sense. Greg, will our TFT members and freeloaders that sign up in Wake Up Now be signing up on our one link for at least the rest of the year? Yeah, absolutely, and beyond that, Greg. I mean, we're going to be pushing and morphing that free thing into a true feeder for everything Wake Up Now. So, we see where these guys are going. We know where they're headed. They're going to be $1 billion company. We want to be the front-end marketing arm for them in a big way, and you'll see a lot of good stuff. Relaunching Blog Network, a lot more value in that free thing in the fall. Rad, how do you sponsor people in the 1.me marketing system? You don't need to, but you can. And the reason I say you don't need to is because we're fully synced with Wake Up Now. So what happens is we want to keep the integrity of the organization. We don't want people contacting your people and them saying, oh, well, I already signed up with so-and-so to get my $1, or you know, whatever the case may be, and it actually is yours. So rather than start a war, we're just fully synced. So we're going to be writing a script here probably that will show on the 16th is the goal when we take the beta tag off, and the script's going to go through and it's going to identify anyone in your Wake Up Now organization, and it's going to pay you the credits for enrolling them. Now we might change this in the future. This might be a temporary thing where, you know, next month you might have your own link where you can go out and go nuts. But right now we didn't want anyone to jump across the lines trying to earn these $1 to try and go get other people. We just want you building. And if your people go and sign up for it, they're going to be tagged to you. So right now, don't worry about it. You'll get credit for everyone that's personally yours if they signed up in Wake Up Now. And if they didn't sign up in Wake Up Now, there's absolutely no point in them being on this marketing system in the first place. Let's see. Goldie on the nonprofit forum says something about a hybrid membership. Do you know what that is? Goldie, I'm not exactly sure. I apologize. But again, you have 4 minutes until the live chat closes. Otherwise, you can give them a call in the morning or email them tonight. I'm sure they'd be happy to tell you about what that hybrid membership is. Dennis, Matt, you said that 250 pack for 100 leads would qualify us for the builder's bonus. Yes. For how long? A month, a year, forever? You know, Dennis, they're still working that out. I believe it's 90 days, but don't quote me on that. It's been thrown back around, you know, back and forth. It might just be for 30. It might be for 60. I do know they're playing with it like this. They're saying if you buy this package, you're earning down this many levels for this long automatically. If you buy this package, you're earning down more levels for more period of time. So I know on the top pack, you earn down all levels. I'm just not sure what that time frame is, but I'm sure you'll be hearing about that here soon. Christopher, for those of us who were just getting on the program and just learning what we needed to do, are we still disqualified from the guarantee when we were just learning what we need to do? Christopher, yeah, unfortunately, the first $60,000 guarantee that they did, you had to start by June 30th. However, like I said, they're launching actually 2 new guarantees on August 1st. One of them's a $30,000 a year guarantee. The other one's a $60,000 a year guarantee. And there'll be a very detailed, you know, almost like a regimen for what you need to be doing on a weekly basis in order to qualify for each of the packages. So just, you know, bear with them. They stopped the first one, and they'll be starting the new one here on August the 1st. But if you, again, if you're starting, and I know a lot of members are starting, just make sure you're getting your 5 a week. It's very, very easy. All you got to do is invite one person a night to this webinar, or go next door and knock on your door and ask them if you can give them a presentation, get them on a 3-way call. That counts. I mean, we're not talking about 5 enrollments here. We're talking about 5 presentations, and you can do this. I mean, you can do this, $60,000 next year if you focus for the next 52 weeks. Let's see here. Steve, when are we going to have the webinar replays? Steve, I'm very glad that you asked that, because tonight is the first night where you're going to get this webinar right here posted in about an hour after it happens. We finally worked out the issues. We were able to get the encoding right, and now we're good to go. So every single webinar we do will be in on the YouTube channel, and also on our resources section within our own back office, which will be under training and resources right here. You'll see a whole slew of training and resources here. And just if you haven't been there, down here or on the bottom of every page is our Facebook page. Make sure you like us. If you haven't, we're going to be starting a ton of promotion on Facebook and Twitter, and on our YouTube account as well. And you want to make sure you're plugged in with everything so you're not missing any important exclusive announcements. We'll be doing a lot of, you know, for the next hour, we're going to be giving $1 away for this action that you perform. like this page, fill out this survey. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that we can do that will actually help you promote your business. Submit your link to these, 5 sites that, is just going to build traffic for you. So, again, I'm very excited about where we're headed with these $1, but make sure you plug in with us if you're not already. Our YouTube channel we're going to be using quite frequently, and all of our webinars will be posted here. Carlos, for nonprofit, does the customers who become silvers under a nonprofit falls? No, Carlos. For you, it's basically like second level. So for you, they would be your second generation is what you would call it, and anything that they're doing rolls up to you, which is cool, because check this out. So let's say that you go out and you roll this huge charity, and they're killing it. They're bringing in 50 customers, 100 customers a week, and some of these customers are loving what's going on. They decide they want to be IBOs. If they upgrade their membership from a customer to an IBO, you are their sponsor because you brought in the charity. So there's a lot of value in going after large organizations or even medium or small organizations, because not only is it lucrative for you on the customer end, but if you really get down to it, the goal is moving forward, especially with this customer code and everything that we're doing. We're going to try and convert customers to business builders. We're going to try and really push people to become IBOs to get even more value. So the customer really, in my eyes, and some people might see it differently, but I see it as a stepping stone to get people's feet wet, to get their appetite wet for more discounts, more value, and, of course, the money-making aspect that they can't get as a customer. Greg, will there be a One Builder landing page that doesn't market the 60K guarantee? Yeah, Greg, in fact, we're coming out with a bunch of these. I'm going to tell you right now, it probably won't be until next week. We're coming out with 2 new ones. We're coming out with a merchant that you can easily sign up a new business. They can go through the process and bam, 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 be coded to you. You get your $50. So we're doing the front end of a merchant replicated website, and then we're doing another landing page that's going to be a little bit more professional. The one that's up there now is kind of cheesy, and it's kind of cheesy on purpose. But we're going to be doing one that's a little bit more professional, just having kind of a really high-end feel is where we're going with that. And we'll come out with a ton. That's the cool thing about our system, is that all of our landing pages are remote landing pages. We'll never send anyone to one.me or onemembers.me is where the back office is hosted. We've got One Builder. We've got about 12 domain names that we've already registered that are coming out after one after the other that you can just go and pick from and choose. You don't need to do anything. You can just say, oh, I like that site. I'm going to add my username to it and my unique ID number so that I can track. You don't need to set up a new ID number. You can set up one if you want, but you've already created that ID. It's going to start tracking on any one of our replicated pages. So, yeah, Greg, just be patient on that one. You're going to have so many options to choose from. It's not even going to be funny. Chris, I was under the impression that it had to be done by the end of the 30 days. Chris, and I apologize. Let me see if I can go up to your question here. Oh, for the guarantee. No, it's weekly. I mean, if you can try. They've taken a pretty hard stance on it, but you can try and contact them and let them know. But for the most part, I'm going to tell you they're probably going to tell you no. If you missed out, you missed out. Wait for the next guarantee that's coming. Steve, I noticed that my Matrogen is not filling up completely left to right, so levels are opening up before the previous one is filled. Have you heard about that? Yeah, so Steve, the way that a matrix works, and this is why I was telling you it's pretty much impossible for you to fill a matrix perfectly, because by the time you get down 15 levels, your matrix is probably 20, 30, 50, 100 levels deep. Because if I sign someone up and they sign someone up, that person doesn't go next to me as far as the second person on my first level. They go on my they go on my second level. And if that person then goes nuts, signs up 100 people,
it all starts on my third and spills fourth, fifth, sixth. So, it doesn't ever really fill perfectly unless you're the guy filling it. Because everything you do is going to fill top to bottom, left to right perfectly. But as you bring in those people, they might bring in one who brings in one who brings in one who brings in one. That person's now on your sixth level, and then that's where the growth starts to happen. So your first 5 levels might be completely bare until your sixth level. It's just you never know how these things are going to build. But anything you do will fill in the holes. So hope that makes sense. Dennis, I need my 125 by 125 banner. Oh, Dennis, that is actually on our list as well this week. So we'll have all the standard sizes, 125, 125. We'll have our 468 by 60, I believe it is, the 728 by 90. So all of the standard size banners you'll be able to use with just a quick copy and paste. The only thing you'll need to add to it, and this is important, is your tracking ID so that you know where it is, but there'll be directions on how you need to do that. So, yep, marketing stuff coming soon. Dennis, Daryl, for the 3 and get free, will July's 99 charge still be asserted if you don't have your 3 by your due date this month? Let's see. So if you get your 3 this month, no, I'm pretty sure. It depends on when it is, though, because it looks weekly, whether it pays weekly or not. So if you're set to be billed tomorrow and you got all your people tonight, you're probably going to get billed. I don't really know the cutoff, but I will find out for sure about that, because that is actually important. If not, you're just going to get a $100 commission. So if they do charge your card $99.95, you'll just get $100 in your wallet that you can use to pay next month or request it. Dennis, the woman on the page with the savings testimonial saved $250 on the prescription glasses. Do you have any idea if that's still available? The woman on the page, I'm not really sure the testimonial page you're referring to, Dennis, but I do know that that was one of our big freebies all the time, was those prescription glasses. Oh, you're talking about the video. Yeah. So you could do a search. Let me see here, glasses. Let me see if that pulls it up. So, yep, free pair of glasses right here. Coastal Contacts is what we always found for that free thing. We turn these guys onto them. They expire fast, though. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Either way, you can try it. But they have a great search feature there if you want to do by categories, you want to do by value or the ratings on them. You're going to see this database of free products really start to scream, especially when Seth's back from Japan. Let's see here. Steve, how many $1 to pay for the monthly charge on the marketing system? Steve, I don't want to say that because we're still working that out. You will know that this week. It's either going to be $400, $500, or like $550. We're still trying to figure out, although there won't be any real value as far as redemption value, we're still trying to figure out a fair value. We're thinking 5 cents per $1 is kind of what we've been kicking around. But you guys are in, like I said, beta. Some of the things you have to deal with in beta is as we figure out, little stuff like that. But again, you'll get $51 for upgrading if you haven't already upgraded. Cindy, I have the basic free account on OneMe. How do I upgrade? Cindy, all you have to do, you know what? That is a great question because we do not have the upgrade feature. You'd have to sign up for a new account. So if you really love your username, go sign up for an account, a brand new account, and then we will make the username you have now your new account. But thank you for mentioning that because I will actually put together an easy upgrade option for all of our free members, and actually that'll be available tonight. So That's an important one. In fact, Cindy, when you upgrade, you're going to get 75 $1 because that was a great catch there. Daryl, is $1 equated dollar for dollar? No, about 5 cents, Daryl. I'll let you know exactly when that conversion is exact. But Steve, will there be a way to delete test leads? Yes, absolutely. In fact, that was the other thing I was going to show you guys tonight is we have now a lead section where your leads show up as little bubbles. And you'll see these kind of tweaking as we play around with them. But you'll see the source. So I created a source, and you'll see now under here, I created a campaign called Google. So if I wanted to see any leads coming in from there, obviously there's none, but one of them did come in from one that I created. Now if I click on Manage this lead, I'll be able to see a lot more information about it. If I want to say this is a test lead webinar, and I hit Add Message, it will add the message here, so you can keep reminders and notes. These will all be filled in based on this right here, IP address. This is actually a really cool feature that we're coming out with where people don't have to say where they're from. We're just going to tell you where they're from based on their IP address. So as they come in, you're going to see the country. We're going to narrow it down for you as much as we can without scaring people. You know, we're not going to tell them that they're at the local coffee shop around the corner or anything like that. But you'll know where they're coming from. You'll know whether or not they're registered for the webinar. This is really cool, guys. You're going to see some cool tracking from the webinar. We've been talking a lot on the corporate account for GoToMeeting, and there's some pretty cool things that we can do with their system and ours. You'll know anytime someone registers for the webinar, you'll know if they're registered. If they attend, we have the full attendee list that is now exported every single day that then we run a script through, and if anyone matches up that happens to be underneath of you, bam, they immediately turn into a hot lead. You see that they attended the webinar, and check this out. You're going to see if they asked any questions. You're going to see what questions they asked. So very, very cool tracking for what we're planning on doing. You'll be able to see total visits, the emails that they're being sent, whether or not they're opening them. This can be kind of misleading because in order to track and open, you need to load something, and so we have a very tiny image in all of our emails that when they open, the image loads, therefore we know they opened it. However, there's a lot of people that don't like seeing images in emails, so they block the images. But we'll get as close as we can on the emails and the opened. Text messaging, you'll see that whole platform coming through. But now if I go back to my leads, you'll be able to see right here, you know, the notes that I have. So as these come in, you kind of see them stagger in bubbles, and our goal is to really help you manage these leads so that you know exactly who's doing what. You can always search and find, you know, who are my hot people so that you can focus your time, money, and effort on stuff that's making you money, not having to do basically what the system's doing for you, and that's sorting, sending, telling you what you need to do next, and, you know, the whole 9 yards there. So this system's going to rock, guys. I'm telling you right now, you know, this is something I kind of geek out about. I mean, I'm getting really excited about some of the tracking, some of the potential and capability that we can do because it works twofold. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When you have a system that works, it also works because it works. So let me explain that to you. You tell someone, you know, Johnny, you're never going to believe this. I'm using this system and it's working for me. You got to sign up. Guess what you just did? You just signed him up. The system didn't sign him up, but the fact that the system was working made it so that he wanted to sign up. So when you see this compile and you see a system that works, it works and then it works. It's really, really a cool phenomenon, and we're going to get that system here so that it's going to work for you in a lot of different ways. It's going to explode for you, and I'm really excited about it. So, you know, I could talk about the system and stuff we're doing all night, but let me keep going. Sonia, will those of us who upgraded to the 1995 earlier this week be included in that group? Absolutely, Sonia. And it's 50, not 51 $1, if that makes sense. So I'm saying 50 WUN bucks, not 51 as in ONE. Yeah, but yes, anyone who's on the system now, you'll see your account credited with 51 bucks when by Friday. Dennis, what is the value of? Yep, same thing, Dennis. We're gonna be determining that ratio. Rocks, I signed up for the $1 from when it first came out. I have a 151 bucks. Does that mean I will be getting the $49.90? You know what, Rocks? Yes, I will honor that. You're asking, since you signed up for the $49.95 pack, will you get 151 bucks rather than 50? And absolutely. And in fact, you're one of, I think, 12 people who took action on that package. You guys will also be getting an email about some special things we're going to be doing for you for having some faith in getting that big package. Suzanne, and that goes for anyone else who wants to get on the big package before Friday. We definitely the whole goal of this system is if you're going to use a system, you're into it, you want to market it, and you want more value to market it, we're going to provide you with that value. That's one of the cool things about kind of being on this side of the line, if you will. We're now helping you as much as we possibly can, make as much money as you can in Wake Up Now, and that's our goal. And so if our goals are aligned, it's perfect. So, Suzanne, I need to pay the $19.95 for the new system before July 13th, but do I need to select no? Suzanne, she's asking if she needs to buy the 75 or 250 packages. No, just make sure you're in by Friday because we're going to be launching regardless. The beta tag is going to be off our system on the 16th. Whether or not the company is ready to launch and announce their coding bonus, that would be phenomenal and it would take off and it would be awesome. If they're not ready for it, they're not going to try to do it the next Monday. They're actually going to push it until August 1st. And so we'll know here this week whether or not it's going live Monday. But either way, the offer is for just the $19.95 upgrade or the $49. Like I said, you get $150. Efren, do you need to pay extra now in order to have the no. Right now, we'll make it free. You're going to start to see the free account scale back, Efren, just to be honest with you. There's going to be a lot of things that you may have been able to click on during the beta that when the tag's taken off, you might click on it and say, sorry, this is an upgraded feature. But right now, we want the thing to work. We're testing it. We want you guys to use it. And then, like I said, we'll take the beta tag off of it. And I still don't even know what that means. I don't know. I can't tell you this feature will be available. This won't. We'll figure that out as we roll them out. Rich, webinar recorded. Yes, Rich, the webinars are now being recorded. Tonight will be the first one that's posted. Real, can a customer share their savings with other customers and the business sponsor still get? I think Russ has a different opinion of that, and I tried to get clarification on that today, but I did not. I think Real is asking, can customers earn by enrolling other customers? I believe the answer is no, and quite honestly, I hope it's no, because that's really the only thing, a customer should be a customer, and if you want to make money, you're a business builder. So I'm not sure on that, Real. I'm going to say no, but I'll figure that out for you. Greg, how soon will the old, outdated videos in the One Builder system be replaced? Greg, I know you're anxious on that. We've talked on Skype a few times. We will be doing a video. In fact, Russ and I were going to be doing a video before this webinar, but time kind of caught up with us. So you'll be getting a lot of video content now that we've got places to put it. So look out for that. Definitely by the 16th, you'll have a few new videos as well as a nice, shiny, replicated website. Dennis, so we are going to be able to purchase leads from you to put into the system. Will we need to load them ourselves? Okay, so there'll be 4 different ways that you'll be able to get leads into our system. Any replicated website you send a prospect to that comes in live, that'll be a double opt-in after they confirm, 100% whitelist, go to a server, bam, get the 12 emails. You can then invite people. You can, there's a difference. You can tell a friend. Tell a friend is actually like you put in the form, you put in their name and email, you hit enter, and it shoots them an email. asks them to go to your replicated website, that will be also, a little bit higher. You'll be able to put in, a lead, and you're going to get more priority as far as a clean server, if you will. The next one is the actual invite tool, where you log into your email. Let's say you have a Gmail account. You open up this tool, you log into your account. It's going to extract and display all of your contacts. Anyone that you've ever emailed or has ever emailed you, you're going to look through the list, and you're going to say, yeah, him, her, yeah, that business, blah, 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 100. Bam. It imports those 100 into the invite tool, and then you pick a template. Now, we're not willing to give you full board to say whatever you want because we want to make sure that we keep this system going and we don't have people abusing it. So you'll be able to pick from a few templates that are basically saying, hey, because you're on my list, I really wanted you to check this out. Here's my site. Let me know what you think. It's going to be very soft. You'll be able to send that out through the invite tool. Then the other way you can get leads into the system is you can actually upload a list. And this is let's just say you have, members in another organization. It's going to be a CSV file. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you're proven guilty until you're innocent type of thing with these lists. We're going to assume that they're all spam. So what we do is when you upload them, first of all, you can only send 500 a day on our 1995 package, 10,000 a day on the other one. It's more for the mass marketing. But you'll be basically what we're doing is we're going to clean the list for you. We're going to do a DNS check. We're going to ping it, see if it's valid, if the domain actually has an email server, and we'll whittle the list down. Then we'll send it on a pretty, and I hate to say crappy server, but it's going to be something where, again, we're going to assume that you just gave us some bogus data. We're going to say, this is on you. You're saying, hey, these are your contacts. We're willing to send to them, but essentially they're going to have to come into our system to get real emails, if that makes sense. And I know I'm not explaining that in the best way. I'm trying to be blunt and give you the full, this is really how it works. But essentially you'll have that option to upload lists, send to those lists, and they'll come in. In addition, we have tons and tons of marketing, like I said, media buys, co-ops that we've done in the past, and we'll do in the future, where if you don't want to do anything, you don't want to try and tap any of your warm market or anything like that, you can participate in some stuff that we're doing. In fact, if you're on the line right now and you happen to participate in any of our TFT co-ops, when we launch our first co-op, you are going to get hooked up like you wouldn't believe if you're a Wake Up Now member. So, in fact, if you want to remind me of that, I want to know who those people are. A lot of people in TFT got a little shortchanged by our co-op. They might have got 1, 2, 5, 10 leads, and when they paid for 50. So I want to make sure that you guys are hooked up first with some of the marketing that we're doing here. Now that we can focus on the marketing and the co-ops, get back to what we're good at, we're going to be repaying those people back in a big way. So if you happen to be one of them, please email me. Again, you guys can email me anytime. It's matt@one.me, WUN.me. Feel free to email me anything. Let's see here. Dennis, we'll be able to nope, that was Suzanne. If we purchase the $100 package, which is $250, then we have 100 prospects to give or only 50 customers. Suzanne, so basically what happens is you purchase 100 100 customer sampler packages. You can then give them away to 100 customers. You have to give away, I believe it's 50%, and you only have 90 days to give away all of them. So if you can't give away all 100, then you probably want to buy the 50-pack. But after 90 days, these expire because essentially they're paying out commissions on these, and there's a lot of different things that go into it. But basically, they have to make them expire. So you have 90 days to fulfill them. At the end of 90 days, there's they actually get a physical, or not physical, an electronic certificate that has their own unique ID for the customer package. So those sets of numbers that you buy will expire in 90 days regardless of whether they're redeemed or not. They just won't work anymore. And then at that point, you can buy more after 90 days, or you're not able to redeem them after 90 days. So again, they're still working out some of the exact details on what that means and what you can do to redeem them back if you don't use them, type of thing. I know there's some actual law that goes into how they're doing it, but I don't know exactly what that's going to end up being. But you'll get the full details on that. So sorry, I don't know exactly, but you'll get it before it launches. Helen, I have sent 3 support tickets to cancel. Helen, you don't need to cancel your TFT membership. We're not charging for it anymore. It's 100% free, so don't even worry. You're all good. Goldie, I just downloaded the toolbar. It brought me to a page saying thank you. Yeah, so Goldie, now depending on your browser, you should be able to, you might have to restart your browser. It should come up. You'll have a bunch of resources up there. In fact, let me show you guys here. I have it on here. So there we go. I think it just pops in here. And just to be, completely frank, I use Firefox and Chrome. I think it works better on Firefox than it does on Chrome. But it'll pop up here at the top. You want to show it. And eventually it's going to show here. I might have to restart my browser. Nope, there we go. Okay, so there's the toolbar. So right here, anytime you want to go to the site, you click here. It's going to pop you right to the 1.me website. Anytime you want to log into your back office, there's tons of resources. Some of them don't show up on Chrome, but you'll have an actual login here. Some of the resources we have now, you can download the PowerPoint. You can log into your Wake Up Now. You can log in here. Go to our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. This is really cool. If you want to see our latest blogs, you don't even have to go to the blog. You can read them right here. Pops up, and if you want to go to this feature, read about it. So just a really cool way to deliver information to you. And then there's a lot of alerts that we can do that'll actually pop up here. So, if we want to get you something and you're not going to our website, you just happen to be browsing, there might be a little pop-up on the toolbar that says, go visit, whatever it is, the promotion that we're doing. We have the YouTube channel that you can plug directly into. You got Twitter that you can open, our Facebook page. So, like I said, yep. So it's playing a video. Not sure where that's playing from. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so sorry about that. It started playing one of those videos automatically. Okay, so that's the toolbar right there. I should have had that up the whole time. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Goldie already answered that. Amber, did you get the email that I just sent about Japan? Amber, I don't know, but I will check it after the webinar. Dennis, Matt, I got $7.95 off my breakfast at IHOP yesterday from One Free Deals. Yum, yum. Awesome, Dennis. Make sure, did you take a picture of the receipt and upload it in your back office? In fact, I'm going to show you that right now in case you've never been there. Here's your Wake Up Now back office. When you log in, you'll see the home page. If you go to, I believe it's Benefits. Yeah, under Benefits, and then Savings Tracker. Right here, all you have to do is upload the receipt right here. So the money that you just saved at IHOP, just take a picture of it with your camera phone, come here, upload it, bam, it's going to be automatically tracked. You saved $7.95, and it adds it to your total, and you're on your way to Hawaii, Dennis. So very easy to track your savings, and like I said, we got people doing this 5, 6, 7 times a day, getting some good stuff. So make sure you are tracking that. Suzanne, customers mean people who are paying. Yes, Suzanne, people who are paying the $24.95 per month are customers. So what you can do is say, hey, look, I'm going to give you this $25 membership for free. You can check everything out for 21 days. I'm going to pay for it for you. What do you think? By the way, you can, save on your Verizon bill. Or by the way, you'll get one free magazine out of it. Or whatever it is that you want to use for your hook, you can get people in, and then that's when the upsell begins. Will nonprofits be allowed to purchase the Silver Light packages? I don't think so. Only because they won't be really in the comp plan and being coded. They will just be able to earn off of the customer packages that they're selling. But I could be wrong on that. I'll find out. Suzanne, if I have not signed up with OneMe system, where can I find it in the back office? In the back office, you cannot. But if you go to just oneme.com, and again, if you have the toolbar, you click on it, it's going to take you there, and then right here, sign up for the OneMe system. If you want to read a little bit more about it, you click on the new marketing system here, and then all you have to do is click on this big logo. It's going to take you through the process. You'll go through it, and then you can pick your package out very easily. Make sure, this is the key right here, this syncs up everything for you, the Wake Up Now ID and your Wake Up Now username. Those two things are essential for you, so make sure you put those in. You can always edit them later if you screw up or anything, but that's what integrates the system, is knowing basically who you are. Okay, no sound. No sound, Helen? I'm sorry. Pretty sure, yeah, I can see my mic green light moving, so I know I'm still talking. David Gibson, explain the incentive to IBO to sign up new people who in turn are only going to expose the package to their membership. Explain the incentive to IBO to sign up, nonprofits. Okay, so David, if you're an IBO and you go and you sign up a nonprofit, they are exposing the customer package only. So this is huge for nonprofits because they'll never pay a dime. So now you go to someone and say, hey, I know your charity or I know your soccer team is always looking to raise money. Looks like my screen has been paused, so hopefully you guys saw what I was talking about there. But you go to them and you say, hey, I know your soccer team is always looking to raise money. I've got something for you. It's never going to cost you a dime. All you have to do is, prove that you guys are a nonprofit fundraising organization, and you can then sell these packages. And they have really good brochures. In fact, if you go back into your back office here, and did I close that page out? I might have. Anyway, if you go back into your back office and you click on resources, you'll be able to see nonprofit brochures, fundraising brochures. Great brochure. So if you get a soccer team or a fundraiser to sign up, then they can go out and sell the customer packages. They're going to earn on all the customers that they sell. You're going to earn 25 cents through the 10 generations. Now, the generations don't apply because customers can't sign up customers, and you only get one generation out of them. But again, if business builders come from those nonprofit sales, you're going to see a lot of roll-up, and that's what people have already seen is, once people get a taste of that, and it's like, hey, would you like even more savings? And by the way, do you know anybody else who wants to save and manage their money? All it takes is 3 people, and your membership's free. Then you start earning money. I mean, it's a no-brainer pitch. So I would go out and sign up all the nonprofits I could, get them pushing the customers and almost warming up your IBOs for you, and then you can upgrade. All right, Amber, that's where they can have a fundraiser without having a 501c3, but the nonprofit. Okay, so the hybrid membership is where they can do fundraising but not actually be officially registered as a 501c3. But they have to pay $10 a month. Perfect. Thanks. I don't know if you were able to get a hold of probably Miguel. Miguel's the guy who's usually there late night doing the live chat. But if you were, great answer. Russell, those tracking links work great. Just send out an email blast and post on Facebooks, and they are mounting up. Awesome, Russell. Yeah, they'll track for you. They definitely work, so glad to see that you're using them. Goldie, yay for a merchant replicated website. Yeah, Goldie, that'll be very simple replicated site that you can also track very easily with the campaign IDs. Mike, hello, Matt. Great job and appreciate all you do. Question, has a landing page video been? No, Mike, somebody else had asked that earlier. We will have that this week as Russ and I will be doing a few videos. They'll be a little bit, I hate to say rough, they won't be as good looking and professional in a studio as the one there now, but I know the company's working on more and they're working on some for us as well. In the meantime, we can do one that's good enough to get an opt-in. How about that? All right, Suzanne, is there anyone teaching us how to upload those banners and also videos? We need basic training, very basic. Susan, we definitely will have basic, very basic training. We make it very easy. In fact, it's going to be copy-paste type of stuff for these banners. You saw how easy it was to create a tracking ID. We like to create everything that easy, whether you know how to do it or not. If it's easy and it's not complex, you'll actually do it and follow through and use it. So we're on the same page there, Susan. You'll get a lot of good training. Daniel, will you start sending notifications on new leads and member? Yeah, thanks for that, Daniel. Right now, you know what, I don't think those are triggering, but we will trigger them. Definitely on members. We're actually working with WakeUp now to help them because they're not doing notifications on new members who enroll. So we will actually be kind of syncing on, yes, you have a new lead, yes, you have a new member from the system. Candy, hey, Matt. I thought Russ said last week he talked to Dave at Wake Up Now office and said that the 5.8 was good till the end of this month. You know, Candy, I have not heard that. So if that's the case, contact them and see. From what I understand, you had to hit go by the 30th, and if you didn't start, as long as you didn't try, like if you brought in one, you'd be failed. But as long as you didn't start, I think there was some type of loophole Russ had found just to get people kind of solidified, and I'm not really sure about that. He'll be on tomorrow if you want to come back and ask him that question. Let's see. Cindy, woohoo, thank you. You're welcome, Cindy. Gila, when people come into our 1.me funnel and sign up for a free tour, will they automatically invited to attend a webinar? Yeah, absolutely. There are, in fact, even 2 emails of the 12 that are all about that explain how we support them and they have to attend, and, you know, we have special, I mean, just over the top, if you don't register for this webinar and attend one this week, you're crazy type of pitches in the lead emails. And then also we have PSs in a lot of them. PS, for more information, make sure you register for our live webinars. Here's the link. So, yep. We are pushing these hard. These will always be a staple of our marketing because we can get a lot of people together at the same time. We can answer a lot of questions that a lot of people have and benefit from, and it's a great way to run support. It's almost like a live forum that we have every single night. So absolutely come back every night, bring new guests, bring new members. This is the best way to get all the questions and training you need. Alfonso, wow, a lot of great features. Just getting warmed up, Alfonso. And again, they're going to be simple. You know, it's stuff that is complicated and complex on our end. Point, click, and shoot on your end. If we have suggestions for the marketing system, yeah, please, Alfonso. But contact me online. Email me, Matt, M-A-T-T, at 1.me, W-U-N.me. Any questions you have, any suggestions that you have, any errors you find, any bugs, I mean, please, again, we're still in kind of the beta phase this week before we start to run thousands and thousands of leads a week through this thing. Suzanne, I'm not sure I understand what you mentioned about signing up the system. Okay, Suzanne, so if you just go to 1.me, right here, sign up for the system, and I believe my screen was paused when I was going through this, but one.me, on the left there, sign up for the system. All you got to do is make sure you enter your Wake Up Now ID number and your Wake Up Now username. These two are the most important steps right here. Then you're going to select the username you want for your login and for your basically for all your marketing sites, and then you'll go to the next step to pick your package and then check out. Dennis, re-IP addresses. Do all computers at a house with a router have the same? No, they have the same set usually, Dennis. You know, they have, you know, basic, it's not like, you know, you can hide it unless you're routing through somewhere else. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, we can pin you down to where you're at, and that's, I mean, if you think we have some capability, you know, there's you know, there's some organizations out there that know exactly what you're doing at all times. Let's just say that. Daryl, can we delete leads? Yeah, you know what? You can. I don't know if that's available now. Let me check. I know that was a feature we were just working on. It would be under, when you click on Manage, it's going to pop up, and it would be somewhere under here. Oh, no, you know, we delete it. We put the delete feature on the messages, not on the leads themselves. So, nope, not yet, but you will be able to. Will we see the upgrade button tomorrow? No, Alfonso, you'll probably see it tonight. But, again, if you're not partial to your username, you can go sign up with a brand new account and use that username, or we can switch your username. So if you want to go sign up, you want to lock in tonight before, and by tonight I mean kind of programmer time, which is like 2, 3 a.m. Is usually when all of the good programming work gets done. So anytime you hear me mention tonight, I don't mean 10 p.m., 11 p.m. You know, I usually mean like 2, 3 a.m. Suzanne, if customers can make a fraction of money, but if they want more product, service, and more ways of making money, they need to upgrade. Yeah, I see your point there. I don't know which one it is, Suzanne, and we'll find that out. Hugh, are we automatically free with one if we are free at this point with TFT? Hugh, I'm not sure if you mean one.me or if you're referring to Wake Up Now. But yeah, you can always be free and use our marketing system. You don't have to upgrade and pay. There's just a lot more features, a lot more capability. Basically stuff that we have to pay for and program and integrate. We're passing the cost along to you, but then we're giving you credits back to continue to help us develop and continue to help the people that are earning the credits get more value from the system. I hope you see kind of the circle there that we're trying to create. Mike, will we be able to track and see if a person actually watches? Yeah, Mike, we're working on those tracking features as well. You'll be able to see the videos that they watch. You'll be able to see, you know, how long they are hanging out on each page. In fact, you know, it's really cool. Wake Up Now. GoToMeeting actually has a really cool feature. They call it the attentiveness of a person. And right now, in fact, if we were to pull a report, it would display on a scale of 0 to 100 how attentive each one of you right now is. And the way that it works is it's how long your screen is in the front of your screen. So if you're doing other windows, you're messing around, and you're just listening, you're going to probably be like a 40 or 50. Where if you're really focused on the screen, you're asking questions, you might be upwards of 90 to 100. So we'll have the same type of scale, if you will, and then we'll also give you that scale, which is cool. So when you see a prospect, it's going to rank this prospect to how hot they are, or how much they paid attention to the webinar you invited into. They were on for 37 minutes, or they stayed on the whole time, and the screen was in front the whole time. So there's a lot of metrics and a lot of tracking that we're putting together that is pretty cutting edge. A lot of people track and already have the data, but it's kind of how you use the data and display the data, manipulate the data that really we're excited about. Alfonso, I want in on the co-op. Yep. We'll be launching those again soon. Suzanne, I better start the night. Yep, 1995 is the package you want, Suzanne. Sonia, Matt, so glad to hear that you haven't forgotten those of us like me who bought a couple of. Yeah, absolutely, Sonia. And not only have we not forgotten about you, but you guys are going to get hooked up in a big way. Absolutely. So you'll be hearing a lot about that. As soon as we start rolling out, or I should say, right before we roll out the co-ops to everyone. Let me see here. Just jumped up. Sonia, Suzanne, I'm trying to say 125 lead package. Suzanne, just hold off on that. I don't know if it's going to be available the 16th or August 1st, but you get all the details on that. Rad, is there any benefit to someone to join TFT after becoming a one? Other than the fact that they'll have more landing pages, some branding that they can use off of. As far as the value goes, we're pushing it all over to Wake Up Now. So, we're even bringing over, and this is kind of letting a cat out of the bag. But I don't mind, an hour and a half into a webinar, giving some inside information. We're bringing over video email to Wake Up Now for our international members as well. So any real value that we've created or set up, we're using it as the front end feeder to get you to Wake Up Now. So there will be value. You'll see a lot of value as far as in the future when we relaunch some of the stuff like Blog Network and some of the advertising networks that you'll be able to earn off of just for having your sites live and active. But if you're just coming in now, we're focused heavily on Wake Up Now. I mean, it's literally, we feel like these guys have a $1 billion company in the making, and we want to be a big part of it. Let's see here. Andre cannot see the screen anymore. Hopefully that's back on. That was probably when it got paused. Real, I think you misunderstood the question. I know customers cannot get paid. Does the sponsor of the customer get the commission from other customers? Does the sponsor of the customer get commission from other customers? You get paid 25 cents up through 10 generations. So, yeah, I mean, that's how you're getting paid. Your personal customers, you're getting $10 a month. That was just changed this month. And then 25 cents second, third, fourth, all the way through 10 generations. Amber, I didn't send it just now. I sent like a week ago. Japan military. Oh, you know what? I think I did see that, Amber. Yeah, I did. In fact, I did read that email about Japan. Steve, if we sign up on a nonprofit, do we get credit for sales volume from the sales that the nonprofit does? Sales volume, no, because the nonprofit cannot sign up. Actually, you know what? Yes, I think you do. Steve, another one. Thank you. I'm going to write that one down as well. We might have to start giving out $1 for stumpers. That's a good one because I know that you get customer volume from customers and it counts toward your pegs for like Founder 4, Founder 5, moving up in the ranks. But I'm not sure under a nonprofit. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to answer wrong on that one. So let me find out, Steve. Hugh, we don't see what you were talking about. Yeah. Pause the screen. Sorry for that little time lapse there. Carlos, okay, nonprofit, can they say it's a tax write-off? Actually, what happens, Carlos, is of course it's a tax write-off. Wake Up Now is actually a tax write-off too because Wake Up Now makes the donation to the charity. They're not paying you a commission and then you write off. They're actually receiving a donation from Wake Up Now based on packages being sold. So they've really crossed their T's and dotted their I's on this, again, to go after the top nonprofit organizations. So, yeah, I mean, there's massive benefit in doing it that way, tax-wise and the whole nine. Greg, well, we have one marketing page for nonprofits. Hey, that's a good idea, Greg. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that. I would say absolutely. I just don't know when we'll pencil that one in. But I would say sometime in the next month for sure we can we can make that. Suzanne, the One.me sign up username, can it be different? Yeah, absolutely, Suzanne. Whatever's available, you can pick for One.me. It doesn't have to match. Just make sure you are putting in your proper Wake Up Now details so that it syncs. Hugh, are we automatically free with one? Yep, you asked that before, and you can always use the One.me system for free. There'll always be a free option for you, and it'll be enough to build your business, follow up, and manage your business. There'll just be no real bells and whistles. Dennis, Matt, so I cannot purchase a lead list from you to mail. That is what you're saying. We basically need to generate most of the leads ourselves unless we buy into an ad co-op with you. I get the point. Your tool to extract all the email, which is real neat, but as nice as just, Dennis, I mean, right now, yeah, I'm not going to sell leads that then you mail. If I have leads or, the lists that I do own and continue to market to, we'll co-op just so that you can get the results of them. Yeah, at this time, I'm not going to sell you leads directly, but we'll definitely help you generate them and help you find sources where you can, accumulate them and upload them. Goldie, Re5 by 52. I set my alarm alert for every Saturday, Sunday so that I can never forget to my 5. Yeah, Goldie, that is a great idea. That's a $60,000 mistake, if you want to look at it that way. So very, very good idea. Just make sure that you talk to 5 people a week. You can do it all on Monday. I mean, if you want to hammer out 5 on Monday, you don't have to work the rest of the week. Just make sure you have them in every week before Sunday. Dennis, Matt, Russ did say that about the old 5x52 program, but he talked to Richard when I was on the phone with him yesterday, and the company turned it off last Thursday night, and no new enrollees until August 1st. Okay, so that answers it then. There was a small little window, kind of an overspill window, if you will, looks like until Thursday, which was the 5th. So whoever asked that question, there was this tiny window, 5 days, but now it's you got to wait until August 1st. Dennis, when they roll out the new 30 and 60K on August, yep, they will be rolling that out and explaining that on August. Dennis, Matt, on the IP, I was not concerned about the physical address, but would each computer in a house on a router have the exact same IP address? No, it wouldn't be the exact same. The last 2 or 3 digits would most likely be different, depending on your, depending on your router and internet service provider, I guess. Steve, oh, that's cool, tracking by the webinar company. Well, yeah, Steve, I was actually really shocked at some of the capability that these guys have kind of opened our eyes to on how they're tracking, and then not only that, what they're sharing and what we can share with you based on just some simple scripts that we can write. So yeah, really, really cool. Nobody else is doing that I know of. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming. The Facebook and Twitter tab on my landing page was site. Oh, you know what, Phil? Thank you for that. That one was an easy fix that got overlooked. OneBuilder.com on the very top right. Phil's talking about the Facebook and Twitter links aren't syncing through. Thank you for that. I know we have a merchant site on Wake Up Now for $269. We also get a landing page with our affiliate link, which shows the price $198, so we can market that. Yeah, Gila, and quite honestly, when last time I was out there, I was trying to explain to them that they weren't doing anything good by displaying $269. With having to put in a special customer code and this and that, they would get the same effect by just putting a strike-through line on that and saying it's 119. So they said that they were going to handle that right then, but I know these guys are insanely busy. We're not even going to mess with that. We're going to go straight to here. It's $119. Here's what you get. Name, email, phone, boom, sign up, captured. Then they sign up for the actual merchant program. So, yep, that will be our follow-up system we're putting together. David, not only marketing page for nonprofits, but page geared toward their constituents, highlighting fundraising to help. Yeah, David, I love it, man. I love it. I think that, that could be a huge piece because In fact, the fundraising itself is going to be a massive, massive piece, and those who really get into it provide the tools and the value for it. You'll be driving a huge bus. So I love it. Keep the ideas coming. If you guys have any other ideas like that, you want them implemented, just benefits everybody to put them into a funnel like this that people can use and leverage and build volume underneath of you. So that's it for the questions. Oh, Andre just asked a question. What do free member mean in the lead status on the My Lead at OneMeBuilder site? So free member is somebody who is using the marketing system, not paying the $19.95. So I believe you're talking about, not really sure. I think we changed that to the, that was an old classification. But that's what it will mean from our admin side is when we see you as a free member or a, forget what we call you, either a pro member or enterprise member depending on your package. If you're seeing that somewhere, let me know. It actually should be changed because you don't need to know whether or not someone's free or paid. It doesn't really have any bearing for you. But guys, that's the end of the webinar. I want to thank you. Almost 2 hours tonight. Great, great webinar. Love being on here. Love explaining what we got going on. And if you guys could see the progression from where we started and everything that we've been doing and the tools we've been coming out with, I think you would agree we've been making some massive progress in just 60 days. But what's so cool about that is we've been doing most of the real work behind the scenes. And so what you're about to see is now all the bells and whistles, all the fruits of our labor, if you will. We've been watering these seeds, and these plants have been growing decent, but now they're going to start to get branches, and you guys are in at the perfect time. We're just getting started with everything. The company's about to launch an amazing customer coding bonus. I can't even tell you the effect it's not only going to have on just the overall growth of the company, but the checks that it's going to put into our hands for doing the right things, and that's building the business, bringing in customers. And so I'm so excited. Russ will be on the webinar tomorrow night. Make sure that you bring a guest. Russ and I are probably going to be switching off. Once in a while, we'll both be on. Usually it'll probably be either a Monday or a Friday where both of us are on. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be switching it up. So if you want to hear from Russ and his mind and his take, or if you want to hear from me, just keep coming to these webinars, keep bringing your guests, keep asking questions, and we'll keep building our system, doing our part, supporting you, and we'll make this work together. So thanks, guys. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted tonight. I'm very happy to say that we're back on track there, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Thanks, guys, and have a great night.